Welcome inside the Mountain West Network studio. I'm Jesse Kurtz, where we're joined by some very special guests, Braydey Hodgins and Gordy Presnell, the Boise State women's basketball program, who's had an unbelievable year. And let's start with what happened on March 4th. You and your teammates secured the first outright regular season championship in program history with a win over second place New Mexico. It was a great game. Describe the feeling after that game, winning at home, securing a championship on senior night in front of a great crowd.
I think it was a storybook ending to a regular season championship. It was a surreal feeling to win on our home court in front of all those fans, but then also we know that our season isn't done yet, so we have a lot more to accomplish.
Gordy, to see that the culmination of a great season and end the home schedule like that, that's a great way to put a exclamation mark on it.
It was a lot of fun, and our whole university turned out, and all the athletes, student athletes came, football team came, the volleyball team came, the men's basketball team, so everyone was supporting everyone. And it's just the end, a culmination to a journey, and it's a long journey in the Mountain West, and there's great coaches and great teams, and unfortunately we prevailed this year.
A terrific season as a whole. Having defended your regular season crown, you're one of two Mountain West teams to have over 20 wins or 20 or more wins in the last 3 seasons, undefeated at home in conference play for the first time since joining the Mountain West, and you had the most Mountain West wins since joining the league. Are you starting to see that success start to compound on it, build on it, where you start reaching new heights each and every year?
I sure hope so. You know, we've gotten on a good roll since we joined the Mountain West, and we had some people that really got us going, Deanna Weaver and Brooke Palcoa, and some of the all-time greats in the past that have kind of set the culture, and they've passed that on down, and now people like Braydey and Riley and our seniors have taken that up, and they're going to pass it down to the next group.
Let's talk about that. Braydey, you this year lead the team in scoring. You're one of those go-to players. This is a program that's lost some great leaders here in recent years, talking about Brooke Palcoa, Jai Rodriguez, Shay Shaw. What were some of your personal goals coming into this season that you knew you were going to be looked upon as a leader, and have you reached some of the goals and maybe even surpassed some of those?
Honestly, I didn't even set goals for scoring any of that. I just wanted to defend our title, and we've won championships every year I've been here, and so that's something we need to protect and something we need to work every day for. And so individual goals weren't really a thing for me. It was more team-oriented, and we have a great squad, and we will the next coming years too. And so taking our big junior class with the seniors and the help of others and being able to continue to win championships was a main goal for me, and we knew we had a lot of pressure to do that, and so it was more not looking at myself but trying to find a way to fit myself into the puzzle to win another championship.
Coach, where has she fit into that puzzle in a major way, and has she surpassed some of the things that you thought that she would be capable of with this team?
Absolutely, and you know, we tell her she has competitive greatness. She can be good when she has to be good. And when we won the championship up in Wyoming last year in the regular season, Braydey was terrific, and in the Mountain West tournament she was terrific. And then this year when our leading scorer, Riley Lufer, went out for 3 weeks, Braydey had over 20 points, I think 5 or 6 times in a row. And so she has the ability to turn it on when her team needs it, and she also has the ability to play a complementary role when her team needs it. And she's able to do both those things, and not very many people can do that. And she does whatever it takes for us to be victorious, and she's done that her whole career here. Looking
ahead, you got the postseason coming up. It's a place that you guys have had a lot of success. 3 of the last 4 championships, the Nets being cut down at the Thomas and Mack, have been your teams. How will you handle the locker room entering the tournament, and what will you tell them about, let's face it, the team to beat?
You know, we want to be that team. We always talk about we want to be the team that wears white, and that's the team that's favored. And so that's what you earn through the course of the year, is the opportunity to wear white, and so that's what we'll do. And we know there's some great challengers in our league, and great coaches and great players, but it'll be fun giving a try. It kind of goes to who's hot at the right time, and hopefully it'll be us.
You've got that taste. Your teammates have that taste, and you've played a lot of games on that floor. How will you communicate to some of those that maybe haven't had that experience on the floor, what it's like to play in a one-and-done sort of scenario?
Coaches reiterated it all year, talking about pressure situations and relying on others, sometimes the bench, to come in and be a good spark. And so we talked about it last year. When we're going to Las Vegas, it's a business trip, and that's how we treat it. There's no You're not walking around on the strip late at night. You're not doing any of that. And it's a business trip, and we plan to be there for the whole week. And so we have to back that. That's our mentality, but we still have to play to back that mentality, I guess, in a sense. And so we plan for that, and so we have the pressure among others and among ourselves to get it done.
Well, you have that experience in some pressure games, Coach. Your schedule probably prepared you as much for this sort of scenario as anything. You play Louisville, who was a top 5 team in the country. You beat Idaho, Northern Iowa, both postseason teams from a year ago. You beat Washington. How will those games, and was it strategic on your part to schedule those so when you get to these games where it is high pressure that you're able to dig deep and kind of channel what you've learned from those games to use it in a postseason play?
I hope it helps. That's for sure. You know, going on a Pac-12 floor and winning, I think can give you some confidence. We played Louisville pretty tough for about 3 quarters, and they're still in the top 5 in the country. And so I think we can get to a high level with our skill level. It's just, you know, we got to do it at the right time, and hopefully next week will be the right time.
Well, we'll be watching. I appreciate you guys dropping by the studio, and good luck in the Mountain West tournament.
Appreciate it.
That's Braydey Hodgins and head coach Gordy Presnell of the Boise State women's basketball program. For the Boise State Broncos, I'm Jesse Kurtz saying thank you for watching this presentation of the Mountain West Network.